Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Life with Marion and Joe. I'm Joe. Thanks for stopping by today. So we are continuing in our 2022 Christmas series, and I'm here in a room that is all red and white. It's kind of like a peppermint kind of a theme. And I don't know if you caught my video of my mantle and my nutcrackers and whatever else I did here. I can't remember. Oh, I enhanced the tree. I made it fatter. It was a pencil tree. And I think my last video was the topper in the tree. So today I'm going to share with you the tree itself. Now I used on this tree all red and white ornaments, red ornaments, white ornaments, red and white striped ornaments, and then things that are candy looking. So the entire tree is red and white. So I hope you enjoy how I did that, and like always, subscribe. It's free. You don't want to miss anything that I'm putting up, and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think and give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. Okay, so stay tuned for the video. So I'm going to be using this red ribbon, which I've had for a couple of seasons already. I got it from Costco. And I'm also going to be using this candy cane ribbon that I used as well on the fireplace. 50 yards from Costco for $7.99. All right, so I'm going to be using the red ribbon, and on top of the red ribbon, I'm going to put the striped ribbon. And now what I'm going to do is simply make, for the top row anyway, 3 loops. So I make a loop, 1 loop, and 2 loops, and then the 3rd loop. And I try to make them about the same size. Now I'll vary it through the tree. Usually on the top I'll do 3, then I go down to 2, and sometimes I even do 1. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch that with a floral wire just to make sure it stays, and then cut the tail. I started with 4 of the triple loops. I did the triple loop, and then I wired it to there, and then I come down and I go in and I use a piece of the branch to pinch it off, and then come back out. And I like it to bellow out because I don't want it to be completely hidden. Now some people put their ribbon on after they're done, but it kind of covers everything. But your ribbon gets covered if you do it first. So you kind of just have to keep manipulating things around. So again, I started with 4 at the top, 4 triple looped. All right, so putting the ribbon on the tree is one of the most frustrating things that can happen to people. I mean, it's a lot of times people don't want to cut their ribbon that they bought because it was pricey. But you really need to cut it because you don't want to be like wrapping your tree like that. And I've seen that a lot of times. And then, people will ask me, well, what do I think? What do I have to do? And I don't want to criticize anybody's tree. And I never would say to somebody, oh, you did that wrong. But, wrapping it like this, it just looks bad. And especially if you just keep it on the outside. I mean, if you like it, that's great. I'm just trying to tell you, if you want it to like look the next level up, you need to, think of a plan for it. So there are a variety of ways to do this. And what I'm doing on this tree, I'm just kind of cascading it down. So like I told you before, I started with the 4 at the top, and then I'm going to come up in here somewhere, between where these tails ended and up in there. And these I'm doing double loops, and then I'm going to cascade down. And what I'll do is I keep going in and into the tree and pinching it so that it looks like it's coming in and out and flowing throughout the tree, like it's one big long thing all flowing through the tree. Now you can also do another technique where you can come down at an angle like this, and then you go halfway through where that was, and you go in the opposite angle, and you can keep coming down. But you have to be careful with that one because you don't want a harlequin pattern on your tree, unless you do want a harlequin pattern on your tree. It's something you have to decide. So, I mean, like me, I'm sure you've watched 8 million tutorials on how to put ribbon on the tree, and that's probably why you're watching this. So the only trick that I can tell you is to plan it out where you want it. Do you want it to come down the tree, or do you want it to go, in that kind of a pattern, this way and then this way and then back this way and then back, like that. So once you decide, you'll be able to, figure out the lengths of ribbon that you need, and then you can cut them to that size. Now that's why I don't use $8,000 a roll ribbon. The ribbon that I basically use comes from Costco. It's 50 yards. Last year, I think it was $6.99. This year, it's $8. It's still a good price. It's 50 yards. So, I bought for this tree, we bought 2 rolls of the candy cane, and I had a lot of red left over from the past couple of years. So I will continue with this ribbon and I'll show you how that works out. Let me shut this off right now. Okay, so I have the ribbon on and now I can start putting the ornaments on. So see how that goes. Okay, let's move on to the ornaments. All right, so the first thing I'm going to put on the tree are these giant peppermints that I made. This is one of the few things I bought this year from the Dollar Tree. These are white pumpkins, so I just had to put red stripes on them, and then I Mod Podged it, and you can see I put the crystallized glitter on there to make it look like sugar. So these are going to go on first. I'm going to put floral wire through the stem, and then this way they'll be in the tree this way. Big things go on first and put them in the tree. All right, so I got the pumpkins in the tree, and how stinking cute is that? That is way better than I even thought it was going to be. They make an impact and get the message across. And let's talk about on a budget, right? Those were Dollar Tree pumpkins and a little bit of time to paint them, and wow, you got an ornament there that people are going to comment on and you're going to love it yourself. Next, more ornaments. Next up, red ornaments, solid red. Whoosh. I put red balls on and I had to draw back a little bit because I need room for other things. So I put red, you see all here, and now I'm going to add white in here. And then, because I have a lot of other things to put on yet. So let's see with the white how that goes. And here are the white ornaments, and actually not these. These are really pretty. These we've had these a long time. These are a little bit more pricey, but the rest of them, these are just Walmart, which I got last year. All right, white balls are now in. Next will be the striped ones. So next in, I'm going to put these, and these are styrofoam balls. Again, these were from the Dollar Zone. I think they were like 12 for $1 or something like that. Again, they're a few years old, and just some cellophane paper, and I just used some floral wire on each end, and then this way I can hang it on the tree. So that's one thing that's going on. Also, we have these that are going on, and believe it or not, these are from the rag shop. Does anybody remember the rag shop? So I want to say these have to be, I don't know, 25 years old maybe. I think about that. And let's see. Then these were also from the rag shop. And again, same age, about 25 years old. And then these are from the Dollar Tree, and there was a package of them. I don't remember how many was in the package, maybe 10 or 12 or something like that. So some of them I'm going to glue together and put a stick, so I use them as a pick. Some of them I might hang. I hate it like that. I don't want, that looks really crummy. So don't do that. So let me get some of that stuff on and then I'll show you. Okay, so are you ready? Here it is. I went ahead because, I got carried away and it got late. And here is the tree, and I have to say, how beautiful is that myself? I'm really happy with it. As you can see, it's all red and white, and I will take a close-up view for you so you can take a look at the things I did while I didn't video. So I think the last thing you saw was I was putting in the red and the white ornaments, and then I added in these right here, which are styrofoam balls, and I wrapped in cellophane paper to look like candy. And then I added in these right here, which I think I remember now. I told you they were from the rag shop. They're about 25 years older. So then what I did on top of that, I added in these teardrop balls right here. I bought those a long time ago. I don't want to even tell you how old those are. Those are about, they're about 35 or 40 years old. Can you believe it? Unbelievable how old they are, and love them and never saw them ever again. And then I added in some of these glistening berries. These were from the Dollar Tree, as well as the white berries. And then let's see what else I did was I did the white beads kind of like dripping down, so it just gives it like that, icy melting feel. And then these white fern picks, as well as these snowy white picks right here. So then I went in and I had like these little candies and stuff like that, so I stuck those in here and there. And it's just really, really, really pretty. It's just that red and white is so clean and crisp looking that it just makes you feel like refreshed. I don't know. Let me back up so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so excuse the rest of the room because I am now in the process. I'm going to finish up in this room, which I'll be sharing with you tomorrow. But there is the tree, and yeah, that's my first one for Christmas 2022. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some ideas for that you can use yourself. Not only if you doing a peppermint tree, but any other kind of tree. So thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, please subscribe, drop me a comment, give me a thumbs up if you think it's worth it. And I will be back hopefully tomorrow sharing the rest of this room with you, and then I will be moving on into the dining room. Okay, everybody, take care. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.